Good day everyone, and you are welcome to the channel once again. English grammar for non-native speakers. Today we shall be talking about countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, and of course like this video. Let's dive right into the topic. Countable nouns are the nouns that can be enumerated by number. In simple terms, countable nouns are the nouns that can be counted. So, any noun that can be counted, the noun is regarded as a countable noun. Example: orange, dog, suitcase, person, bag, house, egg, eye, table, book, dress, number, spoon, bus, foot, wife, goose, mouse, box, shoe, liter, kilogram, wall, nail, housefly, cable, pot, etc. If you consider each of these examples we've written here, you realize that each of them can be counted. Let's go to the next screen. Usage. The usage of countable nouns. This says countable nouns are usually used with articles or determiners. Example here: I just bought a car. If you look at this particular car, we have article here before the car, a car. So countable nouns can be used with articles or determiners. Example B: your friend has grown some beard. Now if you look at your friend, your is a determiner, a possessive adjective. So we can say your friend has grown some beard. Your for friend, your is a determiner. These examples are to establish the fact that articles and determiners can be used before countable nouns. The book I lent you was written by my mother. The book is an article. My is a possessive adjective. Let's go to the next screen. Countable nouns can be singular or plural. Yes. Example A, Roman figure 1. We have planted a flower. Here, the flower is singular. Roman figure 2. We have planted some flowers. Here, the flower is in plural form with S, flowers. Example B, a child from Neverland is disobedient. A child, singular. Children from Neverland are disobedient. Here, children, plural. So countable nouns can be singular or plural. We move on. Cardinal numbers can be used to modify countable nouns. Here we have to differentiate between cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. 1 is a cardinal number, while first is an ordinal number. 2 is a cardinal number, while second is an ordinal number. 3 is a cardinal number, while third is an ordinal number, and so on and so forth. So cardinal number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. can be used to modify countable nouns. She has 3 sisters. 3 is a cardinal number, and we are using it to modify the countable noun sisters. There are 26 tables and chairs in the classroom. 26. So we are using this before the countable nouns to modify them. I have 2 eyes, so 2 is a cardinal number. Now let's come to uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns are the nouns that cannot be enumerated by number. They simply cannot be counted. Uncountable nouns cannot be counted, and that is why they are described as uncountable. Examples of uncountable nouns: advice, juice, water, salt, meat, soap, information, milk, furniture, help, satisfaction, poetry, eat, time, honey, sunshine, flour, pork, bread, rice, butter, tea, mud, rain, etc. So if you look at each of these examples that we have written, you would realize that none of them can be counted. And we have to stress this as non-native speakers of English language. There may be some of these uncountable nouns that are countable in our native languages, but in English, they are uncountable nouns. For example, I can point to 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nouns here that are countable in my native language. But in English, I know that these nouns are regarded as uncountable noun. So when this kind of knowledge we have in our native language wants to interfere, we have to be conscious of the fact that some of these nouns are uncountable in English, even though they are countable in our native languages. Now, let's move to the usage. Uncountable nouns cannot be used with indefinite articles a and an. And you cannot use it with cardinal numbers. So you cannot use cardinal numbers with uncountable noun. There is a dirty water in the cup. That sentence is wrong. We cannot have a dirty water. Although we can have dirty water without the article hey. It's supposed to be there is dirty water in the cup, because article hey cannot be used for an uncountable noun. Here, I have 2 money in my pocket. 2 money. This particular 2 render the sentence incorrect. It's supposed to be I have money in my pocket. Or if you think that does not sound nice enough, you can say I have some money in my pocket. Uncountable nouns are not usually expressed in plural form. Yes, we hardly express uncountable nouns in plural form. We have to stress this, that although in advanced grammar, it is possible to express some uncountable nouns in plural form, but in basic grammar, we cannot express them in plural form. In our subsequent videos on this channel, we shall get to that stage. When we get to that part, we'll be able to explain some real situations where we express uncountable nouns in plural form. But at this basic level, we cannot express them in plural form. For example, the man gave us some advices. It's wrong. Just say the man gave us some advice, correct? Or you may say the man gave us some pieces of advice. I was served fried meats. No. It's supposed to be I was served fried meat. Or you may say I was served some fried meat. Now, measure words. Measure words can be used to express uncountable nouns in singular and plural sense. Yes, you can use measure words to express uncountable nouns in plural and singular. Look at this. The man gave us a piece of advice. That's singular form. The man gave us some pieces of advice. That is plural form. You must take note that this piece is what we are changing from singular to plural. I cannot afford the price of a bag of rice. A bag of rice, singular. I cannot afford the price of 4 bags of rice. 4 bags of rice, plural. Take note that it is the bag that we are expressing in singular and plural form. Yes. And you must take note that these ones that we are expressing in singular and plural form, they are actually countable nouns. We are just using them as a measure, as measurement for the uncountable nouns. Yeah, the examples on this screen can help us understand better as we have put them in singular and plural forms. A plate of soup, singular. 3 plates of soup, plural. 1 cup of juice, singular. 15 cups of juice, plural. 1 strand of hair, singular. Strands of hair, plural. So you can just take a look at it. You may pause the video here and just take a look at it. We use these countable nouns as measurement for the uncountable nouns. So it is the countable nouns that we are pluralizing, that we are expressing in plural. A spoon of salt, spoon. 5 spoons of salt. So just take note of each and every of these examples. That will be the end for today's video. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video and share with people.